Hey guys, it's Ryan Deiss here, and I wanted to shoot you just a quick video to tell you what digital marketer is, what it's all about, and more importantly, why you should promote it. Look, I get it. I'm like you. I get hit up with offers to promote all the time. I'm sure you get pretty much emails every single day from somebody begging and pleading with you to promote their latest launch. And since that's kind of what I'm doing right now, I wanted to tell you why I feel like you should promote this and why I think your people are really going to like it. But before I get to the why you should promote it, I want to tell you what digital marketer is. I don't know about you, but I hate it. I mean, it's one of my biggest pet peeves when people ask me to promote something and they don't even tell me what it is that they want me to promote. They're like, oh, it's going to be awesome and the prizes are great and the conversions are through the roof, and they keep going on and on about this stuff. I'm like, yeah, but what is the product? What is the offer? How is it going to benefit my people? And I don't know why more people don't get that. I hope that you're like me, that you want to know first that what you're promoting is going to help the folks that are on your list, and the other stuff comes secondary. I hope that's how you feel about it, at least. That's what I'm assuming. So I want to take just a couple minutes to tell you what digital marketer is all about. See, I firmly believe that there is a major shift right now going on in the internet. I believe that the old ways, the ways that we used to do, heck, a lot of the stuff that I did back in the late 90s, early 2000s, even up until the last couple of years, things that I did to make a whole lot of money, they just don't work anymore. All right, a lot of the tactics that we've used have changed. And I actually wrote a report called The End of the Web that I'm going to be publishing, I'm going to be posting for you guys. You're going to get first dibs. And it's actually going to be one of the first pieces of pre-launch content. And I want you to read it because it talks about, with statistics, not just hearsay, all the different things that are changing. But you see it. You know the things that are around you. Email deliverability is not what it once was, right? Paid traffic is getting harder and harder and harder. Google AdWords, God, they're pretty much gone. They won't take little guys like us anymore. You think about stuff like mobile. I don't know if you've looked at your Google Analytics account lately, but mobile traffic right now is making up between 10 and 15%. 10 and 15% of all the traffic that's coming to your website. 10 and 15%, and yet there's a good chance that your website isn't even mobile friendly. If you got video, the video probably doesn't work. And even if the video does work, there's a good chance that the order process doesn't work, right? That's a big shift. It's a major shift. Even stuff like search engine optimization isn't even what it was before. A lot of it's shifting over to social search. So the point is, things are changing. A lot has changed, and this business has gotten a lot more difficult. There's a lot of consolidation going out there in the marketplace, and there's this shift of wealth that's occurring. And it's occurring from the little guys, kind of the mom and pops that used to make it back in the wild, wild west of the web, and it's shifting over to those who get it. Those who are in the know, and there's a consolidation. There's still lots of money to be made, more money than ever to be made, but it's being made by different groups. And so digital marketer, it's all about talking about those shifts that are happening and what you can do about it and what your people can do to gain that edge, to stay on top, and to be a part as we shift from what I'm going to describe in this report from phase 4 to phase 5. And again, that's all going to be in the report. As we shift from phase 4 to phase 5, you're going to see what you can do and what your people can do to capitalize on that shift that it's occurring. It's very, very, very important stuff. So more specific, digital marketer is all about giving, the new. I'm going to go a little bit out of order here, but it's all about the new. What's changed? What's new? We've already done extensive reports and research that have gone out to our beta members right now on things like Amazon. How to sell through Amazon and capitalize on the big behemoth, the big monster that is Amazon. I don't know if you know this right now, but if you're not selling your products through Amazon, you're leaving a lot of money on the table and you're missing out on one of the biggest channels out there right now. Amazon has sort of become the Walmart of the internet. So if you know anything about traditional retail and how Walmart just came into the small markets and just crushed all the mom and pops. They were gone in an instant. That's sort of what Amazon is doing right now to the internet mom and pops. People like you, people like me, people like the folks on your list. And it's important that you know how to work with them. So we did a report on that. We did a report talking about boomerang traffic, which is retargeting, banner retargeting, something that most people don't even know exists, but it's one of our best sources of traffic. We've done things on online media buying, just a lot of different aspects of web marketing today that frankly nobody else is talking about. And the reason nobody else is talking about is because they're not doing it. And that's what this first one's all about. In Digital Marketer, you and your folks are going to get unfettered access right here to me and to this office that I'm standing in. Okay, right now this office that we're standing in is the Idea Incubator headquarters. This is the headquarters of my prime parent company, where we literally run 6, 7, I don't even know how many different companies it is out of here right now. We've got 30 some odd people that work here, I think, right? 34, I'm asking camera, I'm getting nods from behind the camera, so that's about right. 34, 35 people working here, doing everything from search engine optimization, pay-per-click, social media, media buying. They're running the different businesses. I mean, it's quite an operation. So as you might expect, we try a lot of things that most people simply don't have the bandwidth to do. And so this is sort of like being a fly on the wall in my office. You know, we're not some small-time operation. I'm not just kind of running this business out of my garage. There's a lot of folks here that figure out some really, really cool stuff that I get to take the credit for, that in Digital Marketer, I'm going to get to share with the world. So I'm really excited about that aspect. It's unfettered access to content that nobody else is talking about because nobody else is actually doing it. Nobody else is actually out there, you know, starting these different businesses in all these different markets. But we are. So we know it works today. We're not talking about this stuff, and that's kind of what we get with number 3. We're not talking about the stuff that worked, you know, a year or 2 ago. And you know this, you've seen this. You know, some people will go out there and they'll figure out a cool little trick, a cool little way to make money. And the second that it stops working, what do? They create a product on it, right? That's not what this is about. This is all about stuff that works today and that is working today and is the kind of stuff that you need to be doing. So that's what Digital Marketer is. Again, there's going to be some more information coming to you. I'll have some tours because this is not something that hasn't got started. Again, I know a lot of people ask you to promote stuff where the training isn't even finished yet. In this case, we can give you do some additional videos and give you access to that. But that's kind of the crux of Digital Marketer and what it's all about. Now, let me tell you why you should promote Digital Marketer and why this should matter to you. And there's really 2 big reasons for why you should promote anything. And the first reason, the reason that everybody thinks of first, is that it's going to make you a lot of money. We'll get to that. All right, we'll get to that in just a second. I'll give you some reasons why it's going to make you more money than some of the other promotions you might have been considering. But the biggest reason of all that you should promote is that it's good for the people on your list. It's going to be good for them. And there's a couple of reasons why it's really, really good for them. The first reason is that, as I discussed before, your people need it. All right? They really, really, really do need this information. This is not some, you know, here today, gone tomorrow trick or hack. These are fundamentals. These are stuff that works. Like I said before, it works today, and they're going to need it with all the changes that are taking place. And if you've been doing this internet marketing stuff for any length of time, you know it. You know that it's gotten more difficult, and that's why you and your people need this information. All right, this is not the kind of thing that they're going to look at and go, oh, that doesn't relate to me because that doesn't affect my business. This affects every single business. I don't care if they're selling information products or ebooks. I don't care if they're selling physical products in an e-commerce type business. I don't care if they're B2B and they're doing lead generation. Every business is going to be able to benefit by being a part of Digital Marketer Lab. And that's the most important thing of all. Out of everything, that's the most important reason.